Hi, I'm Blaise and I'm a Monte Nido alum. I was a client at Monte Nido, Miami in the residential program, but I also completed the PHP and the IOP program. Before coming to Monte Nido, I really struggled with my body image and that just being an all-consuming factor in my life day to day, and just my eating disorder and the behaviors associated with it disrupting any progress further in my life, career wise, educationally, socially, all of the above. I always like to say that Monte Nido and my time in treatment was honestly the best experience of my life that I never wanted to have to experience again. For obvious reasons, I hope to never be back in treatment, and I know I never will be back in treatment. But my experience while in treatment was exceptional, from the care team, from the therapy itself, from the other clients and their support. I could not have asked for a better environment to be in while I navigated the hardest time in my life. This is my favorite question to answer because I am genuinely so proud of where I'm at in my life right now, and I'm just so content, and I can't believe that this is my life regardless of going through a disorder or not. I live in Nashville now, which is exciting in itself. It's an awesome city. I moved from Florida to here to honestly get a fresh start, and I was rewarded with so much more. I'm an EMT, which I was studying for while I was in treatment, and now I work as it, and I get to help people and be there for them on their worst days. It's very rewarding and fulfilling career in itself. I love it. And I am engaged and I am adopting her daughter soon, which has been the best thing to get me through recovery, is knowing that I'm a role model for a young girl who I don't want to grow up with any of the things that I witnessed and experienced, and kind of were the early catalyst for my eating disorder. I get to be different. I get to break that cycle. I get to be a role model and exemplify healthy relationships with my body, with food, with exercise, with movement. It's just an incredible position to be in, and I'm so thankful every day to be where I'm at right now. For anyone considering treatment at Monte Nido, I understand what it feels like to be going into something that you're unsure of, that you have no idea what it's going to be like. Change is scary, especially when you're changing something you're so used to, how you live your life, and the coping mechanisms you've adopted to survive a disorder. Um, I personally had no idea what I was getting into when I went to Monte Nido. Um, it was a funny story of when I showed up that we kind of joked around about during my time there. Um, when I walked in, I was literally wearing just a backpack, no other bags with me, just a backpack, and it had maybe 3 outfits in there and no other things from home to like keep me comfortable while I was in treatment, not knowing how long I was going to be there, not knowing what my timeline looked like. One thing that was very unexpected, I guess, when I got to Monte Nido was I was expecting more of like a clinical setting that was going to be like kind of stark and bare and giving like psych ward in a way, and it's nothing like that. It is truly feels like a home, and that's just not from what the people there make you feel like, but it truly is built like a home, and it's the most welcoming place that it could possibly be considering the circumstances. It will change your life, and I really encourage anyone who is thinking about treatment to give it a try, and I promise you will not regret it.